This system is faster. It founds him on the assemblage of different elements. The elements of the construction are the roof, the external wall, the slab. Why analyze in detail each of these three elements? The wall is not only a carrying element of the building, but it contains a whole series of installations that you make the modern and functional building. Departing from the inside, there is a panel of plasterboard of the thickness of 12 mm, followed by a layer of concrete of the thickness of 80 mm. To the inside, there's an insulating layer with a thickness that varies from 250 to 350 mm. It follows a layer of concrete with a thickness of 60 mm. The inside layer of concrete contains the electric system and the transmission of data system, the heating system to wall. The inside layer of insulator contains the drains of bathroom and the pipelines for the mechanical ventilation. The external walls exposed to south can contain a pipeline for the heating of the sanitary water, becoming in this way of the thermal solar panels. The superficial external finish can use some technique of the printed cement with the possibility to get finishes and forms that in other ways they would be difficult to be had. The wall has a tall thermal isolation with a coefficient of inferior thermal dispersion to 0.1 watts on meter square degree. The acoustic isolation is of 50 decibels. The inside superficial mass is 250 kg per square meter. This slab is used for the passage of the systems. In the lower part, it's present a panel of plasterboard of the thickness of 12 mm. It follows a layer of concrete of the thickness of 40 mm. Inside the slab, there are present blocks of polystyrene with the function of lighting. The structure finishes with a layer of concrete 50 mm thick. Inside the slab, they pass the pipelines of the electric system and the drains of the baths. Above the structure of the slab, the soundproofing is positioned. The floor is realized with a screed and with the tiles or directly with the floating floor. In the inferior part of the slab, you can position the pipe for the heating and the ceiling cooling. The carrying structure of the slab is generally bidimensional. The cover is resistant to tornadoes and is composed of an inferior carrying structure, a good thermal isolation, and a structure of superior protection. The inside walls are realized in plasterboard because they are low cost, they have a good soundproofing, and they easily switch him for every change.